Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I will first explain about the recruitment process and then I will explain about Accenture's document uploading process. So basically, while uploading documents, you may face some problems. So I am going to tell what steps need to be followed to rectify this problem. So first we will be writing one assessment, so that is the initial screening test. So once if you clear that, then they will send one mail for a communication assessment. So after that, if you clear that assessment, then you will be getting one mail for interview. So after the interview, if you get selected, then they will send one mail like this. So in the mail, they will give one link to access your account. You can access the website with the help of the password which was mentioned in the mail. So after that, you can even change the password. So if you log in with the help of the new password, then it will first ask us for the confirmation. Like it will ask, please confirm if you are interested in pursuing a career with Accenture. So you can just click yes, and then you can find some set of tasks like this. Now you're supposed to complete all these tasks. So the interface will look like this. There are some set of tasks, right? So we are supposed to complete all these tasks. Here you are required to submit some set of documents within 2 days of receiving this notification mail. So just keep this in mind. Within 2 days you are supposed to upload all these documents. Now I will explain about each and every task. So the name of the first task is candidate personal details. So here you are supposed to mention your gender, marital status, your spouse name and your date of birth, and also your father's name, and then you are supposed to provide 2 contact numbers and then your personal email ID. So these are all the informations you are supposed to mention in this particular task. And the name of the second task is candidate address details. Here you are supposed to mention your current address details as well as your permanent address details. So first they will ask for the address, phone number, city, state, country, pin code and all. And then you will find 2 more extra fields, that is period of stay in current address from and period of stay in current address to. So basically, if you are living in your current location from the date of your birth, then you can mention your date of birth in the from field, and then you can mention the current date, like present date, in the to field. Once if you are done with your current address details, then if your current address is same as your permanent address, then you can just click yes and move forward. So the name of the third task is candidate identity details. So here they will ask us to first mention our name, that is the first name, last name, and then we are supposed to mention our updated resume. Just convert the file into PDF format and then upload it. After this, they will ask us to mention PAN card details, that is they will ask us whether do you have a PAN card or not, and then they will ask us for the PAN card number, and then they will also ask, can this be considered as your ID proof document. So if yes, you can just click yes. And then one more important thing is that here you are supposed to scan the front page of your PAN card file and then upload properly. And then similarly you are supposed to mention your passport details also. Like they will ask for your passport number, the expiry date. And again you're supposed to scan the front page of your passport, and then you're supposed to upload that also. And then they will ask for your driver's license details, your driving license number and the valid date. And then for this also you are supposed to upload the photocopy of your driving license, and then they will ask for voter ID details. And then the last one is affidavit details. So if you have changed your name, then you are supposed to upload that affidavit form as a proof. Just upload a proper document, that is all the details must be clear. If it is not clear, then they will reject the task and then they will reassign the task. And the name of the next task is candidate education details. So here we are supposed to upload many documents. Like while uploading, we may face many problems. So now I will suggest some tips to rectify those problems. So please do watch this properly. This will be surely helpful. Here you're supposed to mention your education level and your graduation details, 12th details, and then your 10th standard details. First you will be mentioning your graduation degree, your branch, and then your college name and your registration number, and also your CGPA, so everything. And along with this you're supposed to upload the mark sheet for each and every semester. So for each and every semester you are supposed to upload the mark sheets, and along with that there is a separate field to upload your degree convocation certificate and also to upload your provisional degree certificate. So the same process needs to be followed, that is scan the entire document, like scan the entire mark sheet properly and then upload. Make sure that your college name and your CGPA and also your registration number must be clear in your mark sheet, like in your documents. So make sure it is clear and then upload. And also if you have any backlogs, you are supposed to upload the mark sheet for that backlog subject also. And similarly for 12th details also, you will be mentioning your school name, your registration number and your percentage, and also you will be uploading your 12th standard mark sheet. And for 10th standard also you will be mentioning your school name and the mark sheet, like you will be uploading your mark sheet. And now one more important thing is that, like while uploading, many students will be getting error messages like this. That is mainly while uploading your college mark sheets, you will be getting many error messages like this. So try to upload a clear document, that is all the details must be clear in your document, especially while uploading your mark sheet, your college name and also your registration number, everything must be clear in that. So make sure everything is clear and check once and then upload. So even after uploading a perfect document, if you get the same error message, then don't worry, just click agree and continue button, because there may be some glitch. So don't worry, they will manually check all the documents. So if there are any changes, then they will send one rejection mail. So in that notification mail they will also mention what needs to be changed. So please don't worry, if you are getting this kind of error message, just click agree and continue. They will manually check all your mark sheets. If all your documents are clear, then they will accept all your documents. They will not send any rejection mail. So one important thing is that make sure your documents are clear. That's it. And the name of the next task is candidates prior employment or interviewing process details. Here they will just ask, have you worked with Accenture before? So if yes, then you can mention it as yes, or else no. And then if it is yes, then they will ask questions related to that, or else they will leave it as such. And the name of the next task is candidate prior work experience details. So if you are an experienced candidate, then they will ask some questions related to your experience, and they will also ask us some additional information. If not, like you are a fresher, then you can just click no for this particular question and leave it as such. And the name of the next task is candidate international workers details. So here they will ask for your citizenship, nationality, and they will ask whether you have any foreign passport or not. And the name of the last task is letter of authorization. So here, as you can see, that first you are supposed to download the LOA using the first link. You can either manually or digitally sign in this LOA. If you want to digitally sign in your LOA, then you can use the second link. Just go through all the steps. It was detailedly explained in that. One more important point is that like this is the exact date format. We are supposed to use this format in our LOA. Just keep this in mind. Here at the end, you can see one more task called candidates educational details. So this is nothing but initially the first task, like the first candidate educational detail task got rejected because the name of the college was not mentioned properly. So they sent one rejection mail. So in that task rejection mail, they will also mention what was wrong in that particular task. So they have also created one more task with the same name. As you can see that at the end there was one newly created task. So with the help of that task we can make all necessary changes. So before starting this document uploading process, just keep these points in mind in order to avoid task rejection mail. So the first important point is always try to upload a clear document. Blur images are not allowed. Mostly they will allow all file formats. And then if you frequently get error messages like this while uploading your mark sheets, then follow those instructions which was mentioned in this video. Just follow this date format in LOA, that is the year must be mentioned as 2021 and not just 21. So and then one more important point is that before clicking the submit button for each and every task, just make sure that all the informations are correct, because you cannot update it after that. So basically if any information is wrong, then they will again send task rejection mail, and again you need to fill everything in that newly created task. So it's again waste of time, right? So before submitting, just check once whether all the details are correct or not. I hope you all liked my video. So if you have any doubts, then please mention that in the comment section. I will surely rectify all your doubts. So for more useful videos like this, please do subscribe my channel and stay connected. Thanks for watching guys. Bye.